In this video, we are going to show you how to install this 4K dashcam provided by Affver for review. Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Greg, and in this channel I create product reviews, mods, install guides of cool car accessories and gadgets. Here we have your dashcam unit. This is your front camera, which records at 4K 30 frames per second with a wide angle view of 160 degrees. This here is your speaker. On top is your adhesive, which sticks to the windshield with a removable base. On one side we have your reset button along with your SD card slot, which supports up to 256 gigs. They do include a 64 gig micro SD card. On the bottom we have some quick buttons. Here's your menu button, your up button, OK button, down button, and your power button. It does have a 3.59 inch IPS screen. This part here is your GPS. This is where you plug in your rear camera and your USB-C power port. Once you stick the camera to the windshield, it is adjustable. Your rear camera records at 1080p, 25 frames per second with a wide angle view of 155 degrees. We have your adhesive on the bottom. The rear camera is rotatable and does have a LED indicator. Has a built-in GPS for accurate location, speed, and route. Includes 2 electrostatic films, a trim tool, your cigarette plug adapter, a few cable mounting clips, your rear camera cable extension, a couple of extra adhesive, one for the rear camera and one for the front camera, a little push pin, and your user manual. If you're interested in this product, I'm going to leave the product link in the description below. So first, I'm gonna go ahead and install the rear camera. We're gonna go ahead and install it right over here on the center point of my rear trunk hatch. Okay, go ahead and press firmly. Next, you want to tuck in the wires underneath this headliner here, all the way to the front, using your pry tool. Next, we find where we want to mount our dash cam. I plan on mounting mine here. Remove the protected film, align your dash cam, make sure it's nice and straight, then press firmly. Then we take your rear camera cable, go ahead and plug that in here, and then tuck the wires up nicely. Then we go ahead and plug in your power supply. You can use the included power supply, or I went ahead and tapped into my rear view camera for power supply using a dongle. If you're interested in that dongle, I'll leave the product link in the description below. Go ahead and plug that in. Then we go ahead and peel off this protective covering. Now let's go ahead and start up the vehicle. Alright, now it wants you to format the SD card. Alright, so here is your screen. Now, right now we have your split screen, front camera and your rear camera. You can go ahead and switch those screens. Now we just have your front camera, just your rear camera, back to your dual screen. Before you go into settings, you want to stop recording. And then hit your menu button. Now we're going to go into your video settings. We can adjust your resolution, 4K, 2.5K, and 1080p. You can choose the resolution you want to record according to your needs. The higher the resolution, the more storage space it will take up. Now we're gonna go ahead and go to loop recording. This is the duration of each recorded video that will be saved in the normal video folder. You can have it set to 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, or 5 minutes. Here we have your collision sensing. This 3-axis impact gravitational accelerometer, which is designed to detect physical and gravitational forces on the camera. You can adjust the sensitivity level in which the G sensor is triggered. You can have it off, low, medium, or high. Here we have your sound recording. You can turn that on or off. You can choose whether to put a date, time, or GPS information watermarked on the video. Here is your rear camera's preview. You can have it mirrored just in case it's flipped backwards, or you can leave it as is with no change. You can select your speed limit depending on which country you're in, miles per hour or kilometers per hour. Here we have your parking monitor. Right now it's set to off. I'm gonna leave that off as you need a hardwire kit to have this feature work. You can have it off, set it to low, medium, or high. Now you have your parking mode. Again, you still need the hardwire kit. You can have your parking mode in time lapse of 1 frame per second, 2 frames per second, or 5 frames per second. And you have your parking mode duration. We're gonna go ahead and turn that off. If you're interested in any of these parking mode features, I did make a separate video on how to install a hardwire kit. Next, we're gonna go into your system settings. Here you have your Wi-Fi switch and information. You can turn off or on your Wi-Fi and it gives you your Wi-Fi name and your passcode. You can change the frequency depending on which country you're in. You can adjust your speaker volume, 1, 2, 3, or 4. Or you can have it your volume off. Your pressing sound, you can turn that on or off. That's the sound every time I press a button. You have your screensaver. You can have your screensaver off or have the screen turn off after 30 seconds, 1 minute, or 3 minutes. Or have the LCD auto off in 1 minute. You can adjust your time zone, multiple languages to choose from. We have your live speed. You can turn that on or off. This displays your speed on your screen. This is dual Wi-Fi, so you can change the frequency at 5 gigs, which is faster, or you can go back to 2.4 gigs, depending on what device you're trying to connect to. We have your GPS information. You can adjust the speed accuracy of your GPS just in case it's off. You can change your clock format, 24-hour or 12-hour clock format. You have your date and time setting, and you can format your SD card. And you can find out what version you're running. And if needed, you can reset to factory settings. Playback is where you can access your video files. You can have access to the front lock, that's all your locked videos, the images that you've taken from the front, the video back, and your locked videos from the back camera. And here is support if you ever need them. To download your video files, you want to go ahead and install the app. After you install the app, go ahead and open it up. You're going to go ahead and hit add camera. Okay, follow the instructions. We did that already. Then we want to connect to your Wi-Fi. Look for the camera. Here it is. We're going to enter your password, which the default password is 12345678. Hit connect. It said unable to connect, but now we're connected. Right, now that we're connected to the camera, we're going to go ahead and go back to the app. And you're automatically connected. On the bottom left is where you'll have access to your files. Pick a file. This is the front camera. On the bottom, you can download it, take a screenshot, or delete the file. And on the far right side, you'll have your settings. And you have access to some of your settings, in which we did on the camera. If you have not done so already, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll bring you more content just like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.